I see Reaper, Ernest, Rated Frog, Rich. Oh, Chica's here right away. Oh my God, amazing. Jamil Ali is here. Hello, guys. Happy Monday. I feel like today went really fast. I don't know about you guys, but it was a good day. Reaper saying, Rachel, ayo. I know, there was a good burst of people right there. All right, I've got the game on. Eagles versus Chargers. So let me get this plugged in. Oh, come on. Come on, light. Rich is waving. Roger Hess is rooting for the Chargers. Okay. I'm not, I mean, maybe the Chargers, they've been fun to watch this year, I will say. I'm just kind of tired of the Eagles. Andrew, evening Hannah, hope you had a great day. I did have a good day, yeah. It was like a solid start of the week. Like, work was nice, there were things to do, but it wasn't stressful, it wasn't boring. Yeah, just like a nice, pleasant start to the week. How about you, Andrew? Roger Hess, same here. Ernest, likes are done. Thank you. Andrew says, excellent. How was your Monday, Andrew? I gotta give you guys a trivia question. Ernest sent a floating heart. Thank you, Ernest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, I was like looking at my planner, planning out this month, thinking about things I want to get done. And I was like, oh my goodness, Christmas is 2 weeks from Thursday this week. So fast, just crazy. And I feel like I want to get so much stuff done in the next 2 weeks. Roger Hess, thank you for comboing the 100 gifts. I've got you written down, Roger. I see we have RK, let's see if your channel name is different. RKD by, hello RKD by. Reaper, time is flying. Honestly, I'm hoping that 2026 goes by slower. And I'm not really sure how to make time feel like it's going slower, other than just, it's like trying to fill up my schedule and stay busy, but I also don't want to feel like overwhelmed and burnt out. So, and I refuse to skimp on sleep either, because I'm absolutely miserable when I do that. So that's just kind of, yeah, the only workaround I can think of in terms of just trying to get time to feel like it's not flying by is maybe like getting out, doing more stuff, because it's like, I think since 2020, so much stuff has been virtual, and it's like, why bother even getting ready? Why bother going out when I can just do stuff at home? And it's like, I actually think getting up, getting ready, going out, and then spending a decent amount of time out in the world before you come home makes the days feel longer, at least to me. Pinocchio made of wood. Okay. M. Coca Boy, treat yourself with kindness. Ricky Bobby, funny. Doja Cat, younger sister. Anna, hello. Bryn Preacher Green, hey, what am I making tonight? I'm going to be making more of that delicious quinoa tabbouleh that I made last week. It was so good, and it didn't last me long, so I need to make another batch. First though, I just made some tea with like actual like leaves and stuff, so I need to strain this tea out of here. One sec, guys. D Silva, nope, neither of those things I do. Sir Maud, hello, hello. You're asking, how am I always happy? I mean, I would say I'm relatively happy. There's some days where I'm less happy than other days, but for me, what makes me instantly happy is when I think about all of the blessings in my life. Right on down to having a bed to sleep in, a roof over my head, heating, running water, food, like all the basics. Because like, I live in Minneapolis, and there are many homeless people in this city, and many homeless people in, I would say, every single major US city. And so it's like, it's a constant reminder of, hey, like, there is much to be grateful for and happy about, because yeah, I really have nothing to complain about. Rich with all the member emojis, thank you so much. Anna, yes, I am excited for Christmas. How about you? I just can't believe that it's 2 weeks away from, Thursday. Absolutely crazy. All right, sorry for stepping off screen. Buddy Madden is here. Love the cup. Thanks, Brandon. All right, just cleaning off my strainer. Kumar Shirazi. I'm gonna be chopping up lots of lovely herbs to make tabbouleh. You know what I should do? I need to give you guys a trivia question, and then I need to pin a comment that says what I'm making, so I don't have to keep answering it over and over and over again. Excuse me. I just ate, so I tend to hiccup after I eat. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Whew. Shaika, end of the year, Raina. Chief the Medicine Man, yes, the year flew by. I know, it's wild. Matthew is here, Matthew Carmona. Anna, what do you usually do on your lives? So it's a mix. Sometimes I'm sitting on my couch, sipping on coffee or tea, watching Premier League soccer, usually on the weekends. Sometimes I'm here in my kitchen though, making food, and that's what I'm gonna be doing today, is making some food. Making some tabbouleh. Danielle is here, Shaika, Amadi. All right, trivia time. Trivia time. This is a continuation from yesterday. Poll number 1 of the night. Guess my favorite Jonas Brothers song. Is it Love Bug, SOS dot year 3000, or Sucker? I know some of you won't know Joe Bros songs, but I figured, because I did a trivia question, did I do 2 trivia questions yesterday? I did at least 1 trivia question yesterday about the Jonas Brothers. I had to do this one because I was like, I have to ask what my favorite song is. Tabbouleh has parsley, lemon juice. Yep, that is correct. Let me pin a comment here. Tonight I'm making quinoa tabbouleh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Who's gonna recover this football? Oh my gosh. Whoa, drama in this game, guys. Oh no. Oh, poor Philly. Oof. All right. So, by the way, I'm making quinoa tabbouleh. I will pin this comment so you guys see it, and hopefully it doesn't block the poll. Mr. Hugo says, I love SOS. Caleb is guessing Love Bug. Stakes is high. Good to see you. Stakes is high. Sir Drones a lot. Jalen Hurts is killing me tonight. Oof. Yeah, that play right there was a rough one. Whoopsies. Bishop Bullwinkle. I had a really good Monday. Honestly, it was pretty average. If anything, a little bit boring, but hey, I'm not gonna complain about a boring day. It was very steady. Nice meeting with my team at work. Got outside for a couple walks. Did a little workout after work today. It was a HIIT workout, so yeah, it was good. Liam Ben, doing well. I was gonna ask you, Bishop Bullwinkle, how was your day? All right, Reina Munoz, flour muffins on Thanksgiving. Flour muffins. I did not make those on Thanksgiving. Also, I need to put on my Christmassy apron. Jawad Narani, thank you. Jack is here. I'm watching a commercial right now on YouTube. Or no, it's on my NFL app, which I'm streaming on my second phone. And I was seeing John Travolta as Santa Claus, which is kind of strange. I'm like, oh my God, he's old enough to be Santa Claus now. Jack is new, good to see you. Egg Shen, how are you? Are you happy about the snow that we've been getting? It's just been this like continuous flurry down of snow. It's actually, I'm happy about it because I feel like our last couple of winters have been such duds. And I'm like, okay, I really want some snow. Santa Dazim, exactly, Chica. Good old John Travolta. Thank you, Jawad. Deep South Rust Garage, doing good. I'm gonna be making some quinoa tabbouleh. Omar Maxwell guessed love bug in the poll. Word up for new people, if you just have forgotten. The correct answer in my polls is never, ever, ever, ever the first option you see in the list. So don't guess the first option. D4DMP, stakes is high. The filter is banning everything, including the most innocuous of comments, it seems. I disagree. I think comments are coming through, and there is a reason behind every banned word and phrase. There's still plenty of things coming through. True Angel, are you making snowman cookies? No, I'm making a dinner dish. Sir Drones a lot. What does a healthy person eat when they don't feel like cooking an entire meal? I mean, it could be so many different things depending on what their diet is and what they're feeling like eating. Okay, I'm gonna grab a cutting board. Happy Monday, Shaquille. Good to see you. It's me, Poppy, from the Netherlands. Hello. I've been to your country before. Jack, thank you. I ordered this Christmas apron especially for a 24-hour live stream that I did, not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago, where I was doing 24 hours of Christmas activities. We cook lots of soup and chili and freeze for our lazy, tired night. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have frozen, like leftover stored food for those days where you're like, I have no energy. Your day ran longer than you thought it would. Maybe you're feeling a little under the weather and you're just like, I need something quick and easy, and it's right there in your fridge or your freezer. Ooh, chili, yep, top tier. Yes, I do love chili. Felix is here, Raina, Tracy from daycare. Stakes is high. Stakes is high. No, stakes is high. Look at the comment I just put in the chat. I just put good evening. You can type that. All right, so first up, I am gonna be chopping up a bunch. Well, you know what? No, I am gonna cook some quinoa first, because that should be cooking while I chop this stuff. So I'm gonna press pause on parsley. I like chili with my nachos. Deep South Rust Garage, Hannah, my day's always longer than I thought it would be. Honestly, I would say I tend to think I can get more stuff done in an amount of time than I actually can. I'm a little bit unrealistic with like, oh, I can get like these 10 things done today, and then it usually is more like the first five things. Beetlejuice, hello. Sir Jones a lot. Main problem for cooking, laziness, trying to stay away from fast food though, yes. Oh my, every time I typed it, my comments vanished, but no biggie. Yeah, I mean, it's not banned. Those words are not banned. Shaquille, Ninja Cheshi is here. Birch Josh, good to see you. All right, let's get started with some beautiful quinoa. Yay. One of my all-time favorite foods. I eat it every single day, guys. Outdoors is the cure. Hello. Me too, but that's why I get up at 4 a.m. Oh, Deep South Rust Garage. If you get up at 4 a.m., what time do you go to bed? I am not a 4 a.m. person. That is, that is intense. All right, so this is uncooked quinoa, which I'm going to wash under my sink faucet. You go to bed at 11, so you only get 5 hours of sleep then? Oh no. That's wild to me. I could not pull that off. Oof. Alrighty, let's rinse this quinoa off. It's a good idea to just rinse off any grain you're gonna use in case there's residue, dust, whatever from the packaging. Put this over here. Yes, lol, man. Oh my God. How do you survive do you feel tired? Like, do you feel refreshed after your 5 hours of sleep? Because whenever I wake up and I've gotten 6 hours or fewer hours of sleep, I wake up and I can feel this like stinging sensation in my eyes. And it's an immediate signal from my body that I have not gotten nearly enough sleep. I hate that sensation when you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I did not get enough sleep. Cheap the Medicine Man. The pre-cooked packs of quinoa with garlic is the best I've ever had. It's from Target. Nice. Anything more, I feel terrible. Wow. Shaquille looks like you get up at 7:50 a.m. Rich Port. Yikes, my alarm says I'm a 7 a.m. person. But if I had my way, I'd be a 10 a.m. person. Yep. That's me. Like, I would say on the weekends, I like to get up anywhere between 9:30 and 10 a.m. But the thing is, I like to get a lot of sleep at night. That's like, I feel my best when I get 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So I usually will go to bed around, like, I would say on the weekends, I go to bed sometime 12 o'clock midnight, between 12 o'clock midnight and 1 a.m. And then it's like I'll sleep until about 9:30, because sometimes it can take me a while to actually drop off into sleep. And then I wake up at 9:30 or 10 a.m. and I feel absolutely refreshed. It's like the most wonderful feeling. Waking up and you're like, oh my God, I feel so good. I feel so refreshed. SRT, hope life is treating you well. Thank you so much for your positive comment. I love seeing positivity in the chat. Thank you. NC says, I need 8 hours, nothing less. Thank you, NC. Thank you. Yes. We need to normalize sleep. Like, honestly, guys, the man who is trying to, like, essentially never die, his name is Brian Johnson. I think it's Brian Johnson. And he talks about, like, he's the man who wears t-shirts that say don't die. He's like the most measured man. He's trying to live forever, eat super healthy, but he is like, it says something if the man who is trying to live forever is maxing up on his sleep, because he's like, sleep is so important for keeping the body healthy and aging well and replenishing your brain, replenishing your cells, replenishing everything. That is like when the body does its deep work. And so I'm such a stickler about sleep. And it's like, there's a reason why, like, you know, research shows that there's a link between all these like chronic illnesses and, you know, dementia and stuff and poor sleep over the long term. So I will not budge on sleep. No way. Outdoors is the cure. I try to sleep, but 6 a.m. is sleeping in for me at this point. Oh my God, wow. 5 hours of sleep, sheer luxury, says Yaba. Ninja. If I had my way, I'd be a 6 p.m. person. I love the night more than the day. Me too. I mean, I love daytime, and I do like, I would say I love late morning. I love morning from 9 a.m. to 12 o'clock noon. Anything before 9 a.m., I'm just like, I don't want to see anybody. I'm puffy. I have brain fog. I've always been a night person, always. I did all my homework, all my studying, got into Yale being a night owl, studying through the night, writing all my essays, studying for the SAT, doing all my extracurriculars, played all of my sports, did all my training in the evening. Literally everything that I have done and accomplished has been done based upon hours and hours of work that were all between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. Like, I have never done critical, meaningful work in the early morning hours unless I had stayed up overnight to do the work. So I have always been a night person. I love the night hours, and I also love sleeping. Sleep and water, correct. Micah, I see you sent a 100. Thank you. Let me make sure to get you down. Come on. Trying to copy paste with my left hand. Struggle. By Shaquille, Omar Maxwell is saying hi. DG, good to see you. I've been working from 6:30 to 3 p.m. shift over 10 years. That means I'm knocked out by 9 p.m. Yeah, I mean, I understand how your sleep schedule can shift, or your sleeping hours can shift based on your career. So like people who are in like news media, who are news anchors or they're TV show hosts, it's like these people are up, oh my God. I mean, some of them have to be up like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., I'm sure, in order to like get to the studio, get full like makeup, hair, outfit done, presentable to be on TV. If they've got like 7 a.m. news hour, 8 a.m. news hour, whatever. So that makes sense, but I've always had a schedule that allows me to utilize the evening hours when I feel at my absolute peak. And I feel like there's plenty of night owls that are really successful and really productive. Elon Musk, I mean, he works until like 3 a.m. Gordon Ramsay works until 2 a.m. So there's people who do their best, they work well at nighttime. Mr. Fulton Mraz is here. I have big news. Saturday noon Eastern at radio, maybe. 93.1 on iHeart. Okay. On Saturday, it depends. I am busy. I'm very busy on Saturday, so I have to check if that time works for me. But that is very exciting, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Are you feeling better, by the way, Mr. Fulton Mraz? I wanted to check on, your health, how you're feeling. All right. Let's see. I don't talk until 9 a.m. Ridgeport, honestly, me. So sometimes I do have to get up at like 6:15, 6:30 in order to, commute into my job and whatever. Account for traffic, account for snow, ice, all that stuff. And I would say, yeah, I'm like a quiet zombie in the morning when I have to get up earlier than I naturally would. And it's just kind of like, okay, like wake up, wash my face off, like let's try and perk up a little bit, make some coffee, have some breakfast, have a bowl of Catalina Crunch, maybe turn on like a podcast or a video or something on YouTube. But I'm very low energy and low brain function in the morning. It's just kind of like what is going on here? Ooh. Iker Gale is back. Good to see you, Iker. Kevo, Deep South Rust Garage is saying end time on Earth. That's what I meant. All right, so I got my rinsed quinoa right here. I am just gonna add salt to this. I don't think I'm gonna add any other seasonings. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna add some stuff to this. Yes, Eli Magallanes, I'm back in the kitchen. Kevo is watching from Kenya, very cool. Micah, Ruma, Have you used lion's mane? Yes, that was my brand collab if you saw that. Teaspoon, yeah. All right. Thank you, Kevo, Grayman, Deep Southwest Garage. I go into work at 6 a.m., get off at 4 p.m., and then I work in my shop until 10:30. Woo! Quite the day. Quite the long day. All right. 1 teaspoon of iodized salt, which is my favorite kind of salt. Molto, Mark Jag, skull, about time, Minnesota. We did win this weekend, but the big caveat with that is it was the Commanders, and the Commanders are so bad. Shaika, are you in a holiday? Grayman, when are you gonna end the live? I don't know. Maybe like a couple hours, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. And see with all the member emojis. Richport says it's snowing out there. Yeah, it was snowing today. It's gonna be snowing tomorrow. Honestly, I'm like the inner like winter frost girly of me is just like screaming from the rooftops. I'm so happy about the snow, you guys. Molto, thank you for sending 100. Going bowling, have a fun live stream, says your fave Mex. That's awesome. Have a wonderful time bowling. Very cool. I haven't been bowling in forever. I gotta make up for what I spill on the counter. Oh no. Birch Josh, no Monday Night Football. Oh, I got Monday Night Football. I just don't have it streaming on my TV. I have it streaming on my second phone right here. So it's 10-3. Ooh, Chargers are winning. Ooh, both of these teams, Eagles and Chargers, are both 8-4. And I'm trying to see where they're playing. I can't tell if this is LA or if this. I feel like if this was Philly, it doesn't look cold, so I'm guessing they're in Los Angeles. If they were in Philly, there should be like frost coming off of their breath, but we'll see. Not sure. Happy Life! Woohoo! We got Happy Life, another mod in here. Awesome. I feel like Back to the Future was here, but maybe not. Micah goes to bed at 1 or 2 in the morning. NC in the house is Trojan Horse. Mr. Fulton, I have big news. I saw that message before. Arthur Lugiano, thank you for the likes. Yes, 2 phones. This is my old Android phone right here. And I use it to stream NFL games because obviously I can't stream on my iPhone while I'm doing this live stream. Okay, I need some pepper, black pepper. Robot Dapur. Molto, yep, I just made tabbouleh, but the thing is, I eat it so quickly, it lasts maybe 2 days. So I'm making a whole nother batch because it's super healthy, super filling, super delicious. I love this recipe. All right. Trojan Horse, check the pinned comment for what I'm making. All right, time for some vegan butter up in here. LOL, I don't know why I doubted you, says Birch Josh. What had you said before? Oh, no Monday Night Football, that was you. Yeah, don't doubt me. I try to stream it as much as I can just to get a sense of what's going on across the league. Also, be sure to vote in the poll, guys. It's a Jonas Brothers question. Test your knowledge of the Joe Bros. And for those of you wondering about vegan plant butter, Country Crock, which does make regular butter, also makes vegan butter. And this is made with avocado oil. Ryan, hello. The Jason, hello. What do you want for Christmas the most this year? I actually don't want anything for Christmas this year. I am so satisfied with everything I have. I don't want more things. I'm a minimalist and I do not like clutter. I don't like accumulating stuff. It feels like just gaining unnecessary weight, except it's just things lying around your home collecting dust. So I feel absolutely, completely content with the things I own, my financial situation, all of it. So I really don't want any gifts for Christmas. I don't need any gifts for Christmas. I think I'll still get some because particularly I would say both my parents, my mom and my dad are very much like, no, you're getting gifts. But I'm like, I really don't need anything, guys. I really don't. And whatever I do need, I can just buy for myself. Egg Shen, I voted Sucker. I like that song. It's a good one. Yep. Trojan Horse, yes, I'm vegan, correct. I have been vegan for 13 years, going on 14 next June. And I've really enjoyed being vegan all these years. It's worked very well for me. Ooh, I think the pepper is really making me want to sneeze. I couldn't tell one Jonas. Really? Oh my gosh, what? I think though you would recognize the tunes. Like Joe Bro songs, I feel like they're catchy, they're popular, and they're also what's the word I'm looking for? It's not safe, but it's like I'm really struggling for the word here, but it's like they are appropriate enough, like they don't have like curse words or like really vulgar language. It's like they're safe enough songs where you could hear it at like a Macy's or a Chipotle. Like I just feel like you could hear a Jonas Brothers song really in any retail setting or even like a restaurant, a grill, a bar, a cafe, because it's just, yeah, it's tame, it's not explicit. That was the word I was thinking of. It's like their songs are, if anything, maybe just a little suggestive and flirty, but there's nothing like ratchet going on with their songs. They're very feel good. I like the Joe Bros. Let's see. Oh, Richport, I'm sorry I missed your comment above. You had asked, what are your plans for 2026? Oh, I love this question because I'm getting so excited for 2026, you guys. There's just so many things I'm looking forward to. Okay, so in 2026, here's what I've got on my calendar. Let me proceed through the months. Okay, January, I feel like January and February, it's just gonna be low key. Start the year off just, quiet, steady. So for 2026, let me go, first I'll start with YouTube. My YouTube live stream schedule is gonna be the same. I'll be streaming 4 to 5 days a week. My goals are to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. I also hope to have my first brand collaboration. That's an event brand collab where I get sent somewhere to film content and then comped for the ticket and then I post about it. And then my last YouTube goal is, what was it? Shoot. Oh, to do at least one paid brand collaboration per month where I charge a fee to do the collaboration. So those are my YouTube goals. In terms of travel goals, okay, I'm gonna be going to my college 10-year reunion in May. I'm going up north for a distance race in June of next year. I'm planning to go to Scotland and potentially London sometime in August. And then, New York as well. I'm thinking of maybe going to New York because I have a friend who got married overseas in India. She and her husband want to have a stateside celebration for their American friends. And I know I won't make it that weekend. I already have a conflict that weekend. So I want to see her in New York. So I am planning on going to New York to have just a fun meetup with my friend who got married last year. There's other things for 2026. There's so many things I'm looking forward to. I'm trying to do like 50 good push-ups. That's a fitness goal. 50 push-ups in a row. I've been practicing. Yeah, there's other stuff on the books. Molto says same. Throttle lock. Hello, I hope everything is going well for you. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas and many blessings. Cute, what a sweet message. Thank you. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this because that is such a lovely message. Awesome. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Throttle lock. I don't recognize your username, so if you're new, welcome. And thank you so much for this super chat. Wow. Thank you for such a kind and festive comment. Love having just supportive community. Thank you very much for the super chat. Oh, come on. There we go. Brent, I remember you. How have you been, Brent? Brent Boating. Richport says, you got this. Thank you. All right, let me see all their comments. I went off on a little tangent there. Mets King. Having a good day so far. Will not complain. It was like a pretty typical routine Monday, but was nice. Like very pleasant. Eggshen, I also voted sucker because I remember stumbling out of bars. Mets King says this is the goated stream, doing good. And see, I probably should know because they're from New Jersey. Okay, I actually didn't know that about them. DJ David, so no alcohol, no animal products, no cussing. Yes, if you're talking about my live streams, that is correct. Yeah, no animal products / like vegan food. Well, not every, I've made a few little exceptions for like treats and stuff. I did like a cinnamon roll outing and that was vegetarian but not vegan. But basically the content is vegan. I don't do alcohol on here. I don't do any controlled substances on here. I don't smoke anything on here. But I don't know if you're talking about me or maybe is it Joe Bros? It must be me because you said no animal products. YN Wallen. Let's see. Ninja Cheshi. Not sure which one is more cryptic. NC, aren't you going to Scotland? Yes, I'm going to Scotland in August. That is the plan. I still need to lock down my plans. Dylan Jones, feels like the day is going so fast. I know, right? I'm like, oh no, how is Christmas? There's like still a lot of stuff I want to do. And I'm like, shoot, the holiday season is now feeling kind of tight. Like there's not a lot of time between now and Christmas. Gwen Stacy, nope, no cookies today. All right, we got Throttle Lock. I was here before you were folding clothes. Okay, my apologies. Then welcome back. Thank you for being here. Brock Downing, actually check the pinned comment. We've got Young Chazi, pinned comment for what I'm cooking. But I am cooking a dish tonight and I'm also watching NFL football. So I'm going to be adding 2 cups of filtered water. I like to cook with filtered water whenever I can. To this quinoa in here. And then pour this water in here. And then set this saucepan on my stovetop so that it can boil and cook the quinoa. Like waffles. Can you decorate a turkey? I've never done that, so no. So that's on the stovetop now. I like to use my time efficiently, so I was like, okay, before I start chopping parsley and other stuff, I should have the quinoa getting started behind me instead of saving that for last. Micah says, thanks, Molto Tube. Richport, yeah, I know. There's just a bajillion imposters on YouTube. It's kind of sad. Antonio Salazar, hello. Just cooking some quinoa tabbouleh. Mo Gooder, good to see you. Welcome back. Shaika. Tabbouleh, yeah, it'll probably be my dinner. Like, I ate a little bit before this. I wasn't super hungry, so I think I'll have a little bit of food later. What sneakers do you run in? Asking for a friend. I just ran a mile. I run in Brooks Adrenaline shoes. Let me just type that in the chat. My go-to model for running shoes is Brooks Adrenaline. I would show you, but I really don't want to like bring my dirty running shoe like onto my countertop and hold it up to the camera. But yes, I run exclusively in Brooks Adrenaline shoes. Big Hoss 920, good to see you. My pua, check the pinned comment for what is on the menu tonight. Chad, not missing a day of Vlogmas. Woo! I will say this, like, I feel so energized, and I know it's only been 1 week and there's still most of the month to go, but honestly, like, I feel like I'm loving it, and I'm not growing fatigued by Vlogmas, at least not yet. So I look forward to these. They're really fun. Micah is saying, TBH, I don't eat until 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Yeah, I tend to, I mean, it depends on what my schedule is. If I'm getting up really early for work, then I'll eat probably at like 7:30 in the morning. I tend to eat right away because I wake up starving. And then, you know, I'll eat around noon and then around 6, 7 p.m. But it depends, because weekends, everything is shifted a bit later where, you know, I'll sleep in until 9:30 or 10. Like if I'm rolling out of bed at 10, then I'll probably be eating breakfast around 10:30 maybe, and then everything kind of gets shifted. Honestly, when I think about the weekends, I kind of have 2 major meals. I'll eat like a bigger breakfast close to when I wake up, so 10:30 or 11 a.m. And then, you know, then I'm not really hungry again until 6 p.m. maybe, 7 p.m. Like, it doesn't make sense to eat at 11 a.m. and then turn around and have lunch at like noon or 1. So yeah, weekends, I would say it's closer to 2 meals each day. Kanisha, I'm doing good. How about you? Shamar is here. Midnight News. Josh Low-Key, what poppin'? I am making some tabbouleh. I found some dope color waves too. Gotta look into a pair. I don't know what those are, but I'm glad you like them. Molto, did you hear Dwayne Johnson is nominated for Golden Globe for Best Actor? I did not. Oh wait, he was in that movie where they used a lot of prosthetics and changed his appearance. Wait, that makes sense. I was confused at first, but I was like, hold on. When I saw the trailer for that movie, I was thinking, this looks like this could be like an Oscar or Golden Globe, like fancy, like award season type of role that he took. So I'm gonna be chopping up some beautiful Italian parsley, key ingredient for tabbouleh. Osborne, good to see you. Regular chatter, hello. So I will be just plucking parsley off of the stems. I need my garbage can. Okay, let's get this parsley picked off here. Micah sent a thumbs up, thank you. Ooh, we got 100 people. I like it. Be sure to vote in the poll. Guess my favorite Jonas Brothers song. Dylan Jones, I like those candy canes on the apron, you mean? I like them too. I also like that the neck and the tie of this apron has the candy cane stripes on it too. Regular chatter, Rich Port, sneakers, Cosborn is here. Michael Grimes, hello. I'm just gonna set the stocks there. All right, update on the football game. It's looking like 6-10. Chargers are still in the lead, and it looks like they are playing in Los Angeles. Yes. Parsley. Yep, this is parsley for some tabbouleh. And see, hit the like and subscribe button. Yep. We got 228 people here. I love when it starts to climb. You're like, oh, here we go again. How high is it gonna go? It's the opposite of limbo. It's like, how high is it gonna go? Keep going higher. Let's see. Micah sent another 100. Thank you. Molto says, love that apron. It's so festive. Thank you. That was the goal. Like, that was the intended purpose of buying this. I bought this apron specifically for the 24-hour live stream. And then I just was like, well, I should wear it for my other live miss days where I'm going to be in the kitchen cooking food. Anna, how many viewers do you usually get on lives? I mean, it really depends. It depends. Sometimes for the entirety of my live stream, it can range. The range is anywhere from like 10 to maybe 40. It's usually somewhere in the double digits, but under, I would say like typically under 50. Like those are my usual quiet, not even quiet, but just typical numbers. But lately this week, it's been climbing up into the hundreds and into the thousands. So as of like a week ago or so, the numbers have been dramatically higher. And the theory is that these higher numbers are due to the antlers, the jingle bell, like basically the Christmas stuff. And then it's also the time of year too where in a lot of places people are indoors because of the cold and they're on social media, they're on their devices in the evenings versus being out like in the summertime. Rich Port, ChatGPT slacking after I started paying, it got worse. Really? Oh no. Chelsea, good to see you. Who else did I potentially miss? Anna's asking, is Christmas my favorite holiday? It actually is not. Christmas is my second favorite holiday. My all-time favorite holiday is Halloween. I love that holiday and I love that season. All the spooky vibes. I feel like there's a version of Halloween for everyone. It doesn't have to be scary, horror, killer clowns, Chucky. Like it doesn't have to be that level of scary. It can be cutesy, like pumpkin spice latte, cozy sweaters, apple orchard. I feel like there's a spectrum for fall in general and for the spooky season. Who am I missing here? I saw Chelsea, Anna, Micah, TBH, Abram goes along with the antlers. That was the hope. I wanted to have a fun Christmas get up especially for live miss. And for those of you who are new, who are watching this, I am doing live miss this month, and that's where I do a live stream marathon, and I go not one live stream, but I go live on YouTube every single day of December, including Christmas Eve, including Christmas Day, and including New Year's Eve on the 31st. Chad, Anna, the past week average has been 1K plus. Yeah, it's been very fun to see the higher numbers, higher than usual numbers. Yeah, so right now I'm just plucking off these parsley I don't know what you would call them, like the leafy part of the parsley off the stems. And then I'll just be chopping it up into small pieces. I plan to use this entire like batch of parsley. Anna says, ooh, nice, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Birch Josh, you've been getting pretty popular lately. It's been cool. Yeah, I mean, just, it's fun to see where the numbers go. And it is, yeah, like as a creator, seeing higher numbers is always like, this is a good sign. Wishy Chad. Hannah, are you noticing increased subs since 1K viewers? Seems like 12 to 12.1 went fast. Yes, I would say the increased numbers have brought more subs. That's like generally a trend I've noticed with live streams, where the busier ones tend to have more subscribers. So yes, the growth is exciting. Cosborn, you also have great lighting for the vertical lives. It looks very professional. Good. I mean, I want people to be able to see me and like pick out details in the background. I want it to look clean, especially because I'm in my kitchen. Like, I feel like no one wants to look at a dirty, messy kitchen. Richport says you're famous now. It's all a relative. Kryptonian Lewis is back. Poison Toad, hello. Hannah has graced us with her presence. You're fabulous as always. Thank you. Just picking some parsley, which I'm going to be chopping in a little bit. What's your favorite thing about Halloween, Anna? My favorite thing about Halloween? Oh, that's really, really tricky. Oh my gosh, probably the fall. Well, no, that's fall. I'm trying to think about the actual holiday. I would say it's the costumes. I love seeing the costumes that people come up with, especially pop culture costumes. If things happened within the last year, like when Squid Game first came out, I remember seeing a lot of kids dressed in the Squid Game like uniform. Richport says, nah, you hustlin'. Megan Stelly, Justin, don't forget about us. No. Richport is saying the night before Christmas was dope. Do you mean the nightmare before Christmas? Micah, TBH, I forgot to type the bells necklace in the comment. That's okay, no worries. Mo Gooder, why no Jonas Brothers, only human? Oh, I see in the poll. I didn't decide to list that. TBH, I'm still exhausted from babysitting my nephews and niece earlier. Oh boy. I'm guessing they were a handful. Humble is here. Good to see you again, Humble. How have you been? I'm just picking off some parsley, fresh off of the, I don't know if it's a bushel, but making some tabbouleh. Cosborn, just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. That was from, wasn't that from Spider-Man? Everyone knows the quote, but I'm a little iffy on where it actually came from. All right, I see that my quinoa is boiling. I'm gonna go check on that. All right. Oh my gosh, JB, you joined the Health Huddle. Yes, I'm so happy. Please go and watch the members only content that I've made for my members. Thank you so much for joining and supporting the channel. Hey, and you sent a super chat. Oh man, let me see if I can get to it in time and beat the YouTube timer for responding to super chats. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Micah sent a 100. All right, I'm gonna give this a stir. So what I was doing just there was, I like to skim the foam off the top that just happens when you boil grains like this. But it's like, I don't really want it in the quinoa. So I just take a ladle, is that what it's called? Ladle? and I skim off just the foam that can form on the top. So now that it's, you know, looking pretty good, I'm gonna stick this back on my stovetop and let it cook for like 15 minutes. So I'll set a timer. Whew, okay, gotta make it to JB. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Thank you so much for becoming a channel member and for sending the super chat. So appreciate you, JB. Made it. Okay. And, oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, one sec, guys. Doing some housekeeping, my bad. There we go. Okay. What are people saying? Mike, to be honest, they were, but they have too much energy earlier. Okay, they were a handful. It's not relative when you're Taylor Swift or Cristiano. I must have missed some stuff up here. Mike, Mo Gooder, Humble. Lisa, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being here, Lisa. I am making quinoa tabbouleh, in case you didn't see the pinned comment. So right now, I would say this is my least favorite step of making this tabbouleh, which is just taking stalks of parsley and picking off the leaf part, whatever you call it, like the green leaf part of the parsley, and discarding the stems. I'm sure you can eat the stems. I don't. I just want the leaves, so that's what I'm doing. My kitchen has carburetors and tools, says Justin. Okay, mine definitely does not. Smooth Will, and see, it's not relative when you're Taylor Swift or, yeah, okay, now I see what you're saying. Fame. Fame is relative, yes. I would say that Cristiano Ronaldo and Taylor Swift are the two, and maybe Donald Trump. Just, I feel like any president of the United States, like pretty much everyone is gonna know them. I don't know, that's a tough one. But for sure, I would say Taylor Swift and Cristiano Ronaldo are number 1 and number 2 for like global celebrities. Like, if you went to like the most remote village where maybe they have like a radio signal and they still get like a newspaper printed, and you showed them pictures of either Taylor Swift or Cristiano, they would know at least one of them. I feel like it has to be that. Mike, Spite, it is from Spider-Man. Richport, LOL, yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, such a good movie, and actually, I still have to watch that movie this year. What I love about The Nightmare Before Christmas is I consider it both a Christmas movie and a Halloween movie. I would say a little bit more Halloween-y just because it's Tim Burton and he's got like the ghoulish, spooky vibes, and it starts in Halloween Town or whatever it is. And Jack Skellington is a skeleton. So I would say it leans more Halloween, but it's still okay to watch during the Christmas season. But I have to be in the right mood to watch Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton stuff, but there are times where it's just like not the right vibe. Dylan Jones, and did you hear about the McDonald's? They came out with adult Happy Meal, the Grinch, and it comes with pairs of socks, and they have a, what? Is this real? Anna, what's your favorite thing to cook and or bake? Favorite thing to cook? That's a tough one. Cooking, I would say like a real nice like veggie stir fry is real fun to cook. So yeah, veggie stir fry. I actually should make that soon. I have a go-to stir fry recipe, or fried rice. Actually, technically it's a fried rice. So that's probably my favorite, or like a coconut curry. Those are my favorite things to cook. And then to bake, I just love baking cookies and cakes. Mo Gooder, it is from Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. Brian, hello Brian, good to see you here tonight. How are you? Check the pinned comment, everyone, to see what I am cooking tonight. This is for sure the most boring part of this recipe, but don't worry, it'll get more exciting as the night goes on. Yabo, looking like there's some serious animosity between Mo Salah and the manager left out. Yeah, okay. I was absolutely shocked by this. I haven't been following Liverpool closely, but just seeing, I remember hearing the commentators saying at some point this past weekend that Mo Salah was put on the bench, I think for the third straight game, and then now apparently against Inter Milan. So I'm like, whoa. Like, what's odd though is that, like, I don't know if you can chalk it up to animosity between Arne Slot and Mo Salah, because Liverpool just won the Premier League 7 months ago, last season. And Arne Slot was the manager, and Mo Salah was like a rock star. So I don't know if like maybe like something happened between them and they don't like each other anymore. I have no idea what's going on with Liverpool, but it's like wild to watch. This reminds me of watching Man City kind of tumble and fall and really have a not great season last year, because they had been on top for years, and then watching them have these really bad games was like, whoa, what is going on with Man City? And now I feel like it's happening with Liverpool. JB says don't mention it. Brian says, okay, is the Jonas Brothers a better singing group or actors? Probably singers. Being honest. Nick, hello Hannah, how are you doing this Monday evening? I'm doing good. Just whipping up some tabbouleh for the week. Nathan Bell, yes. Brian, you should eat greens just like a rabbit. Midlife chillin', congrats on your channel continuing to grow. Yes, 12.1K, so cool. You got sponsored by a mushroom company. Yes, fungies. I actually still have them. I'll show them to you guys. Lid on my quinoa. Where's my lid? Yes, so I just posted a brand collab that I did with fungies, and it's these mushroom, it's specifically lion's mane infused gummies. So they sent these to me to try out and feature on my channel. So these are lion's mane mushroom gummies to help support focus and brain health, and I'll show you what they look like. They smell like any fruit snack. Any fruit snack you've ever eaten. They're super soft, they're chewy, and they're shaped like little berries. And the serving size is, I think it's 2 per day, and there's 60 in here, so that's about a month's supply of mushroom gummies. But yeah, so I got to do this fun brand collab with fungies, and I posted the short today, so you can check out the brand collab short that I did with fungies. And you can see here on the side, these are vegan, they're gluten-free, they're free of gelatin, which is like great for, you know, vegans if you're looking to avoid animal products, because gelatin is an animal product. Non-GMO, just free of a lot of stuff, which is nice. So glad I got to collab with them. Very fun. All right. Whew. This parsley is so tedious, guys. Petrol, yep, you got it. I am watching the Eagles versus the Chargers. I don't want to show this too close because this is copyrighted, but it is the NFL game. Chargers are winning against the Eagles right now, 10-6. Chargers have it, and it is the third quarter with 12 minutes to go. So it's still anyone's game. And it looks like they're playing in Los Angeles. Ooh, sorry guys, itchy eye. I know I shouldn't itch my eyes this hard, but they are really itchy. Blue Flame, hello Blue Flame, hello. Petrol is saying, can we get to 3.2K tonight? We'll see, but honestly, like, I like to keep it chill. It's like I'm not on here just to like chase numbers and, you know, run up the stats. I want to actually have fun and check in with you. I think I just got an email, or maybe there was a comment. Alex Virola, Wesley Snipes, JB says, or Eminem Wall. Oh, I see, with like the celebrity. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Cristiano is such a supreme superstar that you could show him to people, like children in like the Maldives, and they would know who he is. Versus Eminem, I don't know if Eminem is as legendary internationally. That's the thing. Is like Cristiano is goated for the world's top sport. Like I think he's the goat of soccer, and like soccer is so universal, and I feel like not everywhere is like rap and also English speaking either. I think that's where Cristiano trumps Eminem. Eggshen, Cosborn, sorry, I know I'm a little behind here. What did you say, Cosborn? Do you watch Die Hard around Christmas? I haven't in a few years, but honestly I would love to, because I do really love the Die Hard movies. Also rip Alan Rickman, so great. But I don't watch soccer, says Molto. Wow, never heard of Cristiano. Well, he is the most followed human on all social media. I don't even know how many followers he has on Instagram. It's absolutely insanity. But I would say I would argue that Cristiano Ronaldo is the #1 global celebrity. Because it's like, he's the GOAT of soccer, the most popular sport in the world. And also his fame comes from something that doesn't require a specific language to understand it. Unlike singers, authors, entertainers, it's like if you're speaking or singing in a certain language, like there's just a bunch of people who are not going to understand what you're saying. But it's like everyone understands the game of soccer. Like you don't need to understand English. And it's a very simple game too. Like you can watch a game of soccer, not ever having watched it before, and like understand how it works. It's pretty simple. So yeah, I think but Cristiano is the most followed human being on social media. This month Mariah Carey is the famous person, and see, I guess it's all relative. Toby Montgomery, oh cute, Abraham sent a gift. It looks like a sundae. Mo Gooder is asking, who is your college football team? I do not watch college football. I only watch the pros. I don't care to watch college students play football. But if I had to pick a college team, probably any of the southern ones. I don't mind. I mean, the U of M, University of Minnesota, because I'm here, and the University of Minnesota is here in Minneapolis. What other college? I mean, I gotta root for Yale Bulldogs, because that's where I went. Yeah, Clemson, Bama, Ole Miss. Like, I don't know. I think the southern football teams are really cool. Okay, Lisa, hello Lisa again with the Hannah emoji. Dilly to Chili, Pezzono Vante. Hello Hannah, love your Santa mug. Yep, I've been drinking my tea out of here. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, but no more brain fog. Yeah, very good point. Touche. Yeah, but I appreciate that. Maybe those lion's mane gummies will help me not have brain fog in the morning. So clever. Eggshen, would you go to the Super Bowl if you could? Oh my God, in a heartbeat. Oh my goodness. Going to the Super Bowl is on my bucket list. Like, I fully intend to go to the Super Bowl at least once in my lifetime. 100%. Oh my God. Going to the Super Bowl would be absolutely crazy. right up there with going to the FIFA Men's World Cup final. That's also on my bucket list. JB updating the game. Toby Montgomery. Sade, yep, I get that a lot. Barrett Lee, sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. Midlife Chillin', I think Messi is more popular than and better than Ronaldo. I think this will eternally be the argument, who is more goated, Ronaldo or Messi. I will always say Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, guys, so that timer means that the quinoa is done. I'm gonna chop this parsley in batches because there comes a point where I'm very done, or feeling very done, with plucking parsley off of the stems. So I'm gonna pause here after I get this one done, and then I'm just gonna chop this and throw it into a glass bowl to mix it all up. Oops. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know if this is big enough for all the tabbouleh. I'm trying to just picture, 1 second. So like the tabbouleh is gonna go in here, or sorry, the quinoa is gonna go in here, plus all of the, this is hot, plus all of the greenery. I think I could do it. We're gonna try it. We'll see. All right. Brian. Oh, Abe Lincoln. It was you, Abe Lincoln, who cannot tell a lie. Sent to Sunday. Thank you, Abraham Lincoln. You are my favorite U.S. president. Midlife Chillin'. David Beckham is more popular than Ronaldo, social media numbers aside. No, I would disagree with that. NC, it's a performance, your fave Mex. So bowling got canceled. Uh-oh, horrible weather. Well, I mean, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, but also I'm glad if it got canceled for bad weather. I mean, I'm guessing that meant like they didn't want people driving, worrying about traffic and ice and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the weather situation is for you, but yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm now cleaning my home defense item. Pink Queen, amazing. Yep, you and I agree on this. I will always consider Cristiano Ronaldo to be the GOAT of soccer. No one is better than him. Abraham Eker, home defense item. I know Molto. I was like, okay, I got you. Snooty Fox said hi. Mo Gooder. You are a UGA fan. Go Dogs. I mean, I'm neutral. I don't root against them, but I don't know much about them. Troy Gabe, MJ or LeBron. Boy, the thing is, I know so little about basketball. I mean, I know who MJ is. I know who LeBron is. What about Kobe? Do people ever throw Kobe's name into the mix? But the thing is, I don't know enough about their individual careers and skills and performances whenever they were playing / currently playing. I couldn't say. Like, I don't know enough to say like who I think is the GOAT of basketball. Brian, USA is hosting, yes. Eker, Richport, I went to the Stanley Cup when I was young. Cool. Lucky duck, that is so cool. I'm gonna grab my chopping knife and get chopping this lovely parsley. So, Mo Gooder, Thomas Jefferson fan here. Many famous quotes, true. I have an Abe Lincoln bobblehead on my desk at work. Heck yes, Cosborn, love it. Thank you, Brian. Your fave Mex says bad roads because of weather. Yes. JB, intimate weather driving, be careful. William Barry, hello William Barry, how are you? I'm chopping some parsley, making some more quinoa tabbouleh. Oh my gosh, I need to close the poll question. Vote, you've got like 1 more minute, but I feel like the first hour of this live went so fast that I didn't realize that it's now been 75 minutes. So I'm over past time on the poll question by like 15 minutes. So vote in the poll. I'm gonna close it in a moment, and then I'll let you guys know what my favorite Jonas Brothers song is. All right, end poll. Inclement. I figured it was a typo. Yes, inclement weather. LeBron is 2. Michael Jordan more popular than Ronaldo. I don't think so. Maybe in the United States, but I would say globally. Nope, it's Cristiano. Leonie, Grace Country Girl, Rich Poor, definitely Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron. Okay, interesting. Interesting to hear from, I'm assuming, people who watch more basketball than me, because I mean, to me they're all such major legends, but I'm like, I don't really know. I don't know what the arguments would be in favor of one over the other. Like, if someone were to say LeBron is the GOAT and Michael Jordan is not, like, what would the reasons be? Because I don't know. A Marie. Oh, I love this. Okay, I've got my answer for you. Honestly, I haven't been on any like truly terrible days, but I've been on some duds where it's just like, meh. But I will answer your question in just a moment. I'm gonna run through the poll results and let people know what the answer is. So, poll question number 1 for tonight. Guess my favorite Jonas Brothers song. Love Bug came in first. It's not Love Bug. I think I listed that one first too in the poll. SOS is second. It's not SOS. Sucker came in third, and it is Sucker. I love that song. It's so good. It's such a jam. I do like the year 3000 too. It's such a nostalgic throwback song. I just love the Joe Bros. So the correct answer for the poll was Sucker. Sucker is my favorite Jonas Brothers song. All right, A. Marie is asking a fun question. What's the worst date you've ever been on and how'd you handle it? So I've told this story at least once before on my live streams. And the worst day that I went on, it was in college. I think it was my sophomore year. And I had chatted, I had gotten together with friends and I had met this guy and I was like, oh, he's kind of fun. We were having a fun conversation. And then there was this college dance and my friends set us up to go to this dance and it was fun. So I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And so dance was fun. And then I think after that we just we connected and it's let's meet up for coffee or something. And so we had really our first and only date after getting set up for the dance. And it was super chill. We were just hanging out, drinking coffee, playing board games. It was at this really cool place on campus where it's just you can chill and there was just snacks and coffee and games provided. It's just very light, no stakes aren't high, it's not whatever, it's chill vibes. And so we were there and I just remember it's the conversation wasn't, it just was kind of stale. And then at one point, the thing is though, A. Marie, honestly, I would say one of my skills is I can talk to almost any person. I can find something to talk with them about, and I feel like I'm easy to talk to. I like talking to people. I like asking people questions. I like learning about them. So I feel like even on the worst date, I could still probably find something to talk with someone about. But on this particular date, it just was it was just really, I was oh, the conversation is pulling teeth. It's not going anywhere. It's not flowing. It's not fun. It's not humorous. It's just such a dud. And then I remember this person that I was on this date with, he said at one point, and I'm like, dude, why would you ever say this on a date? It makes no sense. But he was he said that amusement parks are a waste of economic resources. And I just was like, my dude, what? Like, you can, that's fine if you think that, but like, why? Like, oh my God, this is so sad. So I just remember I was like, really? Like, really? I just was like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with that comment? Like, because I love amusement parks. I think they're so fun. And it just was such a like, it was such a like wah-wah comment. And then after that, it was just kind of like, okay, like nice to see you. And then we just like didn't go on any more dates. So really, it wasn't that bad. That's like honestly, compared to some people's horror stories of like really, really bad dates, this one is pretty tame. But that one just, well, I'll always remember that because my instant thought was just like, God, like what a terrible thing to say. Like really? Ugh. So yeah, that's my worst date story. Not too dramatic, more just boring. Rich Poor, Winter in Tampa 65, Messi the Puma, greatest cat in the world. Midlife chillin', everyone knows Michael Jordan, plus is regarded as best basketball player. Ronaldo isn't considered. We can argue about this all you want, but I will always disagree with you. I think Cristiano is the #1 global celebrity, and he's the most, he's just the most recognizable and more so than Michael Jordan. William Berry, don't know any Jonas Brothers songs. Nobody can hang on to the football in this game. Oh, I've not been, there's a Teddy Bridgewater commercial. He's in a Progressive commercial. I just turned my head and they're on commercial break and it's Teddy Bridgewater. Love. Such a fan. Hannah Pele in his time was magic. Yeah, I just watched, I mean, he was great, but also I just feel like the game was so like crusty and like clunky. I don't know, the game just wasn't as fast and wasn't as impressive as I find it now. Like watching old clips of games. Poison Toad says, yeah, he was boring. Terrence Williams. Let's see, Cosmore says, high maintenance Hannah. Sounds like he was trying too hard. Honestly, I don't think that was it, actually. My vibe was like, this person is so... what's the word? It was so like academic and it was so like rational and it was so, it didn't feel, the conversation on that date did not feel lighthearted and fun and goofy. It just was very like matter of fact and let's talk about like serious things and let's talk about, and I was just like, oh, this is not the vibe for a date, at least not my kind of vibe. So it just was, it was boring, it was disappointing, and it was too serious for a date, in my opinion. Midlife chillin', that guy's watching your lives from now. I seriously doubt it. Perfectly fine guy, but I honestly would be shocked if he was on YouTube at all, watching any live streams. Like this is the kind of person where I don't know what he's up to now, but it's like he probably like became a professor, like probably has a PhD in something, is probably a professor at some very esteemed university, like just super academic, super serious, super like, that's the vibe. And I just was like, I'm not feeling this vibe. Assess amusement parks should be free, says JB. Terrence Williams. Molto, almost as bad as when someone tells you they don't think sitcoms are funny. Tony, double tap the screen. Thank you. Also, love your profile picture with Jetta. So cute. Richport says not impressive. Dilbert. A. Marie had asked, what is solid advice that you would give to your kid's self? I would say keep doing exactly what you're doing. Be intense, be serious, be focused, be a perfectionist, be competitive, be ambitious. Don't change what you're doing. Keep going. I'm so grateful to kid me and high school me because I'm very, very grateful for where I am now. So it's like any moments of doubt that I ever had, I would say like, sure, you're gonna feel like you're gonna have doubts and you're gonna wonder if it's worth it, like trying so hard, but it's like, dude, keep doing it. It's worth it. No regrets. What did I miss? High maintenance Hannah from Cosborn. Richport says, you made him nervous, Hannah? No, I really don't think so. I would say that, I mean, I've gotten this feedback at my performance reviews, like at my job, at my 9-to-5 job. My bosses have said, like, you're a very good interviewer, you're a very good conversationalist, you put people at ease, you're very like warm and like easy to talk to and very professional. So like I have gotten feedback repeatedly from multiple managers at my 9-to-5 job that it's like, I'm a good communicator, I'm good at talking with people, I can run meetings, and it's like I have a very, it's like I can run meetings, but it doesn't come across as like cold. It's very like warm, welcoming, open. So it's like, I know from my performance reviews at work, it's like I can talk with people well, and I'm not like, I just know that I don't come across as like this intense, cold, scary person. And I just don't think naturally that's the vibe that I get off. And so, no, I don't think what did you say? You made him nervous? I mean, sure, maybe, but I'm like, we were both smart. He had nothing to feel nervous about. I mean, whatever, maybe. But I just, oh man. If anything, I really think that when I have conversations with people, I think I put them at ease. Because I like to chat with people, I like to learn about them. I don't think I come across with a really strong, bold personality. I don't say things that are like kind of insensitive and harsh. I feel like it's more, I really like to just learn about people. So, I don't know. All right. Parsley batch 1. There we go. Chargers. Ooh, Chargers are up 13-9. What's gonna happen in this game? Okay. Thank you, Tony and C. Sorry, I'm way behind, my bad. Amusement parks are a waste of economic resources. Geez, I know, so bad. I don't know what major he was in, honestly, Mo. I don't remember. One delish. I was on a date and she came with her friend. No, what? This is terrible. Then she went to her family. I had to wait in my truck for, wait, this is terrible. This is so bad. Cool, Genuine Phil, good to see you. Julio Sosa, check the pinned comment. Poison Toad, Rachie says, to me, the only person that may beat Cristiano's fame is Michael Jackson. And the thing is, I still go back to that theory of mine where it's like, Michael Jackson, I mean, yes, he was so iconic. It's like, I think there's a barrier to understanding. Like, when I think about true global fame, I think about if you could go to a remote village in Vietnam or Uganda or the Galapagos Islands or any, like the Arctic Circle, it's like people, sure, I mean, it's like people who are still connected to civilization where they can still get like a Wi-Fi signal, or they still get like a newspaper delivery or something like that. And it's just, I think about like like soccer is universal. And it's like basketball doesn't have the reach of soccer globally. There's a reason why like the FIFA World Cup is like the most viewed sporting event. It's the most globally significant sport. And yeah, there's no other sport that has the reach of soccer. And yeah, Cristiano is just the global celeb. Midlife, it's a generational thing. Yeah. Toby Montgomery, amusement parks are for happy people like you. NC says, I think Ronaldo is more popular and Michael Jordan is my favorite athlete of all time. Yes. I mean, I got nothing against MJ. I'm just thinking, like, I don't think that I don't think that MJ has the reach that Cristiano does. Let's see. Molto, if you're talking the most globally famous recognizable persons, probably not sports entertainment personality. I think it could be actually. Marvel, midlife chillin'. More people know MJ than Queen of England. Yeah, I feel like actually people actually pay attention to entertainers more than politics and heads of state. I mean, at a certain point, yeah, heads of state, like the King of England, King Charles, like that person, like there are, I would say like probably most of the world knows who King Charles and Camilla are, who Pope Leo is. Like the Pope in Rome is always gonna have like a bajillion people who know who he is. What are other, I'm trying to think of like offices. The President of the United States, other big ones. But aside from the British royals, the President of the United States, and the Pope, I would say all the other global celebrities would probably be sports celebrities and like singers. Like Justin Bieber is pretty famous all over the world. Ed Sheeran is crazy famous all over the world. Taylor Swift is. Any of like the mainstream mega artists. Soccer stars. So that'll be Messi, Cristiano, Neymar is super popular globally. Those are like the big three. There's some up and coming ones like Kylian Mbappe, he's pretty famous. Erling Haaland is pretty famous. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Hard to say. I'm just a girl. This is Wisteria from the Maldives. Ooh, very cool. Oh my goodness. I have a coworker from the Maldives. How cool. Actually, my coworker from the Maldives recently went back to visit family, and she shared pictures with us from the Maldives, and I was like, wow, this is paradise. When you think about a beach vacation with just gorgeous water and sandy beaches and cabanas and drinking out of coconuts, like, oh my goodness, it looked like paradise. Just so beautiful. Your favorite Mexican says Hannah and Rachel. Yep, Rachel's here too. Class 21, W soccer, football. Jesse, hello Jesse. Oh my god, Jesse, you're gonna laugh because I have it on my to-do list to become a part owner of the Packers. And I'll tell you what inspired this. So I was watching the Green Bay Bears game yesterday, and that last play of the game, so sad for the Bears. They were gonna tie it, and they threw for a touchdown, and whoever the Packers dude was intercepted it, and it was game over. And the guy who intercepted it on the Packers runs over to the fans and just like jumps up into the first like row of stands. And there's a dude in the stands that like made the footage, and he was wearing a cheese head that had owner written on the side, and I was like, oh my god. I've known for years and years and years that the Packers fans own the franchise, and I just had never seen a cheese head before that had owner on it, and I was like, dude, that is so cool. So Jesse, you'll be very pleased to know that I am planning to, I don't even know how the process works, but I want to own part of the franchise. Chars, hello! You've inspired me to start posting YouTube shorts. Do it! Do it! It's such a great format. I love short form. Honestly, like, they get so many views. And it's just, I love like the quick, snappy, like you can edit them to just be like boom, 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 really quick as opposed to long form video uploads. So I'm glad to hear it, Chars 2.0. Awesome, awesome. All right, I've added you to my list. Here we go. Aw, I love that. I love getting like positive feedback like that. That's so cool. Okay, midlife chillin'. I'll stop on the Jordan talk now. I mean, this is like, people come on here and they're like, Messi's the GOAT, Messi's the GOAT, Messi's the GOAT, Cristiano sucks. And I'm like, I'm not telling, like, you don't have to agree with me. You can have your own views and that's totally fine. We live in a free country. We can have differing views and that's okay. But like, my views are not gonna change. You will not convince me otherwise. Jesse, Young Change, Molto. The only soccer person I've ever heard of is Beckham. Really? Oh my, well, I mean, hey, if you don't watch a sport, that makes sense. Like, honestly, I would struggle to name like 5 current baseball players. The only one I really know that I think the only person I can name right now is Shohei Ohtani, that dude on the Dodgers. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I knew it. Dang it. Saquon Barkley just ran it in for a touchdown. Ugh. Dang it. Eagles are ahead now, I think. Shoot. Come on, Herbert. Let's go. Jesse says, go Pack, go, about time. Jesse, are you part owner of the Packers? I'm curious. Action Stacks, hello. Niners, okay. Molto, lol, I super forgot that the Queen died, which I suppose supports your point, but yes, that's what I meant. The Monarch of England, yes. Yep, British royalty. Yeah, those are also just so widely known. Because, I mean, their empire, the Commonwealth countries are everywhere. And I feel like at the height of the British Empire, it just was like half the world was under the British Empire. Action Stacks. Niners are part owners too. I didn't know that. I totally thought it was just the Packers that were like fan owned. Hannah with the franchise owner flex. I mean, it's not, I don't think of it as like a super flex, because I mean let's Google this. How to buy a share of the Packers. You must wait for an official stock offering. They're only sold directly by the team during, aw, dang it. It's only during rare limited time sales. Oh no, you guys, these don't happen that often. The last franchise like stock offering happened in February of 2022. What? I totally thought this was basically like the stock market where you can buy a stock of a company at any given time. Dang it. Okay, it says you purchase shares online or by mail from the Packers official website, typically for around $300, and receive a certificate as proof. Ooh. It's not a traditional investment for financial returns, but rather for team support. OMG, wait, okay. Then I need to know when the next sale of Packers shares is gonna happen. I don't know if they announced this or like how it works. Very new to this, but that's on my to-do list. Reaper with the squirrel emojis, love to see it. One Last Thing Neymar is sponsored by Jordan. Very cool. Multotube. Actually, I'd heard of Pele 2 from The Office. Emoiri, I am making quinoa tabbouleh. Reaper, how's everyone doing? I'm doing good. Okay, that reminds me, I want to give you guys a new poll question. Poll question number 2. Sorry, what fingers? Guess which life update I got from an old high school friend this weekend. It was very cool to get this update. Was it bought a house, moved abroad, had a baby, got engaged. Poll question number 2. High school friend I was chatting with over the weekend and hadn't chatted for a while, and then I was like, oh, it's like, what's going on? And then I got a cool life update from my friend. So guess which one? Oh, Eagles are up now 16-13. Rude. Let's see. Emoiri, I do remember you from the last stream. Welcome back. JB with the alien, robot, and laughing emojis. John Puntney is here. We got another mod in the house. Awesome. Check the pinned comments. Jesse says not yet. Rocking with Cowboy. Hello. Let's see. Aren't some teams publicly traded? That I don't know. I only invest in companies. I haven't considered, I guess you could call sports teams companies, I don't know. But I haven't ever considered investing in a sports team before. That was a Packer diss, says Action Stacks. The Eagles take the lead. Yup. Dang it. Come on, Chargers. Win at home. John says for the Packers ownership, I heard it was just the certificate but no equity. Yeah, and the thing is, it's fine. Like, I don't need to be making equity or whatever, dividends off of a sports team. I just think it'd be cool to be part owner and have a certificate. Kevin Gardner, hello, how are you? Let's see, Guto. Thank you. I live rent-free in your heart. That is sweet. Guto, Emoiri. I have heard of quinoa. I'm actually making quinoa right now. Where did this parsley go? I totally dropped it. Stakes is high. They bought a house. Actually, no, they got engaged. Yep, guess what the update was from my friend. Rich Port, buenas noches. Molto, this is a true guessing game for the trivia question. John Puntney, for investing in teams, there are some websites like WeFunder that let you do crowdfunding with ownership. I bought some shares of the Scottish soccer team Caledonian Braves. Wow. Very cool. Your fave mech says lol. 14% of us got it right. They got engaged. I haven't closed the poll yet, so I have not revealed what the answer is. NC guest got engaged. John Puntney also bought a share of the semi-pro women's soccer team in Minnesota. Oh, the Aurora, yes. Very cool. Yeah, the world of investing in sports teams is brand new territory for me because I only have ever invested in like the S&P 500 companies. William Barry, I pick having a baby because I'm sure many of your friends have moved abroad and have gotten engaged, but not many have had babies. Okay, so that's your logic. Yaman's Tube is here. Hello, Yaman's Tube. How are you? Guarav is here. I'm wearing reindeer antlers for Christmas. And I'm currently picking parsley, and I have to say, I forget how long this takes. It takes a long time. I've been on here now for almost 2 hours. Elizabeth Prieto. Hi, Elizabeth. Reaper says I don't even watch sports. Totally fine. Not a requirement. Emoiri says she's a candy cane. Emoiri. Is that parsley or cilantro? So this is parsley, specifically Italian parsley. But they do look similar. I make a point of checking, like double checking the label on the store shelf, on the grocery store shelf, to make sure that I'm grabbing the right thing. Because yeah, this would not, yeah. Tabbouleh would not be great if you mistakenly grabbed an entire batch of cilantro instead of parsley. Not good. William, I don't watch sports either. I watch car racing. I know I'm a nerd. Is that not considered a sport? Car racing? I've considered like NASCAR racing a sport. I feel like it looks absolutely exhausting. Oh, the never-ending parsley. So much plucking, so much chopping. It's so crazy when you think how long it's taken me to pluck the parsley and look at like how little that amount is. Oh man. For me though, I enjoy it. There's something very zen about it. Like cheerleading is a sport too. Yes, 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 yes. Racing is a sport. There is a faster way to do this, but I don't really have a way to do it faster. And I also don't like rushing when I cook. I like cooking to be very chill and fun. Yes, I've seen that where you can pull them through like a cleaver or whatever you call it, but it's all right. I'm on a live stream, so I don't mind. This is a good activity to do while also trying to read the chat and keep up. Why don't you do cooking videos and upload them? I do. Yaman's Tube. You need to go to my channel and watch my videos because I do lots of cooking videos. Never knew tabbouleh was spelled like that. It has a bunch of spellings because it's not an English word, and so when you translate things into the English language, especially from a language that doesn't use the Latin alphabet, there can be various spellings. So that's one way I've seen it with an I at the end instead of EH. Yeah, but that's the spelling that I've just chosen to go with for tabbouleh. Guto says, we eat these leaves here. It's very popular. We call it Chero Verde. Ooh, I just love the smell of parsley. It's so fresh. Oh, I love it. Is that dish Middle East? It's from the Middle East. It's not Middle East inspired. It is from the Middle East. I've made an alteration though with this to use quinoa instead of bulgur wheat. Your fave Mex, I have my nieces over. One wants to sharpen her spin kick and the other wants me to help her bake cupcakes. Okay, so you got a couple different activities. Thank you again, newest channel member. For liveness. Day 8. Wow. All right, perfect. Have a blessed night. Catch you on the flip side. Sounds good, JB. Thank you so much for the super chat. Again. Hope you have a wonderful night. Yep, W Dono. We've had some awesome donos tonight. People are so kind. All right, game update. What is going on here? Who has the ball? Okay, looks like Chargers still have it. Ooh, Fourth quarter, guys, and about 10 minutes left. So it's still anyone's game. I think is it a 3-point game? They took the score away. Yeah, it's a 3-point game. Come on, baby, let's go. Alpha, hello, Chef Henna. What am I making with all these parsley leaves? I am making tabbouleh, and it looks like Imoiri was asking, can you describe this dish? Yes, so this is tabbouleh with quinoa. So I'm making it with quinoa, a grain, chopped parsley, and cherry tomatoes. You'll see all the ingredients shortly, but it's basically like a light grain salad with parsley and some other stuff. Roger, that is here, yay! Is January and February the coldest months in Minneapolis? You're one of the coldest, if not the coldest city in the lower 48. Yeah, I would say January and February are the toughest winter months in terms of coldest temps. That's typically when we've had what we call like polar vortexes, which is these like ultra cold, frostbitey cold snaps that I think they blow in from the north. Yeah, I would say just January. It's not even like the temperatures, although the temperatures are pretty severe. I would say it's the combination, like from January to February. Those months are particularly hard because it's bitterly cold, it's dark, and the holidays are over. Like the holiday season is over. And so it's kind of like, it's the new year, like it's fun, it's exciting. Like I do love the start of the new year. However, it kind of fades as time goes on and you're like, all right, so it's still winter, it's freezing, and yeah, but I would say January and February are like the coldest months. John says, Justin Herbert played for Oregon in college, go Ducks. I didn't know he was at Oregon. How cool. Oregon is such a great sports school, my goodness. They are goated, I feel like, in collegiate sports, especially track and field. Let's see. John Stakes aside, they should anglicize the spelling of quinoa tabbouleh. Quinoa tabbouleh. Oh no. Oh gosh. I don't mind when there's a variety of spellings of, you know, ethnic cuisines where they come from a culture that doesn't speak English primarily. All right, so these leaves at the bottom are looking kind of past their prime, so I'm gonna ditch those. And then, looks like Netflix so rudely and judgmentally paused and asked if I'm still watching my show. So I'm gonna go hit that button on my remote so that Netflix keeps playing my show. All right, back to the chopping here. I'm gonna put this butter away. LMAO, it's warm up here in New York at around 10 degrees right now. Nice, that's about where we're at here in Minnesota. It's been cold and we got more snow today. All right, let's chop the rest of this parsley and get a move on. Tommy Brown, good to see you. Spring must be greatly appreciated there for sure. Yes, so winter is just, it's a very long month. However, I love winter. I love the cold, I love the snow, I love the holiday season with the snow. It's just a nice reset. I'm very introverted, so I feel like just being indoors, cozy, warm, it's just, I love the vibe of winter. But it is long, and so when spring finally comes around, it just feels like there's this collective explosion of energy. Like everyone's been inside for the past however many months, just doing indoor stuff, staying warm, dealing with the frigid cold. And then once it's springtime, it's just like everyone's out, and there's an art fair every weekend, and there's all these events to go to, and there's farmers markets, and there's pop-up music on the sidewalk corners every block. Like, it's just, you can feel the excitement and the energy that people have when it's finally warm enough to like be outside comfortably. You can like linger outside, you can chat, you can, you know, do all these fun activities and not be, you know, actively trying to avoid frozen feet, frozen fingers, all that stuff. Car won't start. Minnesota Golden Gophers have the best college name. Golden Gophers, yes. Go Gophers. That was Midlife Chillin'. William Berry, do you get towed around by cars or on snowboards? Do you get towed around by cars on snow? I personally don't, but I think I've seen this on YouTube. E. Moiri says, I was a collegiate triple jumper. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Your fave Mexican says, yeah, so cold here in Florida, 68 degrees. Randy, are you still watching the Eagles game? Of course I am. It's anybody's game right now. Stakes is high. Egg Shen, I'll remember this cold air in July. Yep. I try to tell myself whenever I'm outside in the warmer months here and say it's a particularly hot day and I'm kind of sweaty and uncomfortable, it's like, oh, just remember, you will miss this in about 3 to 4 months when it's very cold and you have to wear 1,000 layers and it takes way longer to get dressed to go outside. Yeah. You gotta cherish the warmer months here, for sure. But I do love getting the full 4 seasons here in Minnesota. Roger that. I live in Florida but grew up in Pittsburgh and I miss the snow. I could never live in a place that doesn't have snow. To me, that is unfathomable. All the places I've ever lived outside of Minnesota, I still had snow. Right? Yeah, but Abadu, what's the worst winter driving experience I've had? Ooh, good question. I mean, fortunately, like, never have been in an accident where I was the driver. I would say, oh, that's tough. I think it's more, I've never like, I've never spun out of control. I've never hit anything. I think the most stressful driving experience I had in the wintertime ever was here in Minnesota, and I was trying to go, ooh, yeah, this was stressful. I was trying to go up a hill, and it was in a rural part of Minnesota. And I was trying to go up this hill, and I just was invisible, like the snow was coming down, like my headlights were on, but the snow was just coming at the car, and I could not see anything except maybe like a little bit in front of me. And I remember I was trying to get home up this hill, because I lived up a large hill, and I was like, I don't even know if this car is gonna make it up or if it's gonna start, like, because sometimes your wheels start to spin on the snow if it's fresh, and I was like, I don't even know if my car is going to make it up the hill in order to get home tonight. So I was thinking like, okay, am I gonna have to like get a hotel room like somewhere else, because it's like I don't even know if this hill is drivable. Luckily, made it up the hill, but just the stress of like thinking in my head, I was like, oh my God, it's so cold. I can't hardly see. It's nighttime. I really want to get home. I don't want to have to worry about, getting a hotel room. Like, ugh, I had work the next day. And so, yeah, that's like, again, not super dramatic, but the stress of wondering if I was even gonna make it home that night was really unpleasant and stressful. Justo Dean, hello. Your fave Mexican, I might be in Florida, but I know Blaine, Minnesota winters. Oh man, I know Blaine. I know Blaine very well. I would play soccer up there growing up. Yes. Blaine, I consider Blaine to be part of like the extended metro area here in Minneapolis, and yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced winter specifically in Blaine, Minnesota, although I've driven through Blaine on my way up north before, and I am sure it's like bitterly cold at the peak of winter's coldest. Just Odine John. Oh no, getting lag. Oh no. Egg Shen, driving on highways while snowing is an adventure in Minneapolis. Yes, it is. It's like a rite of passage. You could live in Cali, we got snow. Oh, I don't like the state of California. No. I could say so many things, but I have no desire to live in California. But I do know that you guys have a variety of climates, which is really cool. John, the closest thing Portland is getting to winter is the recent flood warning. Interesting. I thought, does Portland not get winter? Like a snowy winter, I mean? William Berry, we don't get snow or rain where I live. Lots of fires. I can tell you every kind of firefighting aircraft there is. Oh. Ray, oh my gosh, Ray, how are you? So good to see you. How have you been? Let's hear your update. I just got home from my concert. It was a lot of fun, but my legs are sore from standing in dress shoes for 4 hours. I bet. I was gonna ask, how is your back feeling? Because I know you're quite a ways now post surgery, but this was also hours of standing. And like you said, in dress shoes. So, I mean, I know, like even just standing here, I've been on this live now for a couple hours, and like my ankles start to get sore, and it's like my calves and my shins start to feel a little bit like they've just been stood on for a while. So yeah, how are you feeling in terms of just, I know I'm sure you've been recovering still from your surgery, even though I know you've said you feel like really solid. My back is great. I lifted a drum set tonight. Wow, you played 10 songs. Man, Ray, nothing can stop you. Nothing can dim your light. As cheesy as that sounds, I feel like you are very resilient and very persistent. You've got perseverance and a great attitude. And I would say keep that up. That is the secret sauce to life. Perseverance, showing up for yourself, keeping a good attitude even when you're going through stressful situations. I love that. I chuckle just because I'm like, man, it's like, it sounds like it's been tough, but you also just have these wonderful updates to share. And I love to hear it. Molto, we only get snow here about once every couple of years. They tell everyone to stay home, stay off the roads, all the stores and schools close. Yes, it's so, I mean, I won't say comical because it's like you guys just live in a different climate than we do up here in the northern part of the country. But it's so wild to see the impact of snow in the southern part of the United States, where it's like even the tiniest bit is like a huge disruption because you guys don't have all of the equipment to handle the snow like we do up here. Yeah, very dramatic. Malta says, that's cool. Ray, what are the most popular supermarkets in Minnesota? So we have Hy-Vee, Cub Foods, Kowalski's we wouldn't know, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. We've got like super Targets here. So I would say like of the places where like you can get tons of stuff, I think the national chains that we have here are Walmart, Target, Costco, Hy-Vee, Trader Joe's, and Whole Foods. I think those are like national level where like pretty much everyone would know what they are. Oh shoot, dang it, did Chargers blow it? No. Oh no, oh, sacked, shoot. No, I'm worried the Eagles are gonna win this game. Gosh darn it, I think the Chargers are punting it away. Oh no, they didn't even get a field goal, shoot. Let's see. Ray says the only thing that I can't really do currently is sit on the ground, but only because it's uncomfortable by stretching the scar. Yeah, of course. Don't want to do that. All right, I gotta get a move on because I've already been on here for 2 hours and I've just been chopping this whole time, if you can believe it. All right, let's get a move on here. Luckily, there's not that much left to chop. The parsley is the biggest by far of the things to chop. And I might even skip, like I have some green onions to chop and maybe I'll skip those just for speed. So I have to chop up some mint leaves as well for this tabbouleh. Okay, midlife chillin'. Randy, of course I'm watching the game. I love how you're like so wanting to make sure that I'm tuning into the game. Oh yeah, I just put the game on and I set it to the side and I just keep watching it. Okay, mint leaves are next. Luckily, guys, there are way fewer mint leaves than parsley leaves. Thank God. So parsley is done. I've got it all in my mixing bowl, and now I'm just gonna pluck off these mint leaves. Oh, they smell just so heavenly. Beautiful, fresh mint leaves. Absolutely divine. Can you make biryani? I think I can. I've just never done it before. John Puntany, the snow in Portland usually lasts 24 to 48 hours, and that's usually it for the year. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I could never live in a place with that short of a lifespan for the snow. Oh, snow is everything to me in the winter months. All right, Ray. Oh, and I got an award for my synthesizer. What? Dude, Ray, you are just like literally not missing a beat. I'm so impressed and I'm so happy for you and I'm so proud of you, Ray. Keep going. I'm telling you, because you are way younger than me, but you have such a great attitude. Like that. Oh, because I feel like, I mean, so much in life just comes down to mindset. Like you could be the most talented, the most capable person in the world and have all these abilities, but if your mindset is so poor, it's just like, that's gonna affect you. So yeah, all I can say is just keep up the great attitude, Ray. I love it. I love that you got an award. That's so cool. NC, 90% of success in life is just showing up. Yes, NC. Honestly, I think about it's just how much I've learned over time, like year by year. And I can think of when I was a lot younger in high school and college, and I remember thinking, it's like, oh my God, like if all these successful people in these different fields, it's like, oh my God, you have to be like a genius. You have to be like so crazy lucky. You have to be so genetically gifted to be like this and that. And it's like, yes, there are some things where like people are just given supreme crazy abilities, but in so many cases, I would say in more cases, in like more than natural talent, I feel like it's just consistency over an extremely long period of time, and trying to improve as much as you can, continuous learning. But yeah, consistency and having a good attitude, those two things, I think you can achieve most goals that you set for yourself if you're willing to have a good attitude and stay consistent no matter what comes your way, no matter what happens. We have Stater Brothers supermarkets. I've never heard of those. Keep that. Yeah, I don't know what Stater Brothers supermarkets are. Zeke just ate biryani. Yum. Snooty Fox says, my internet connection keeps cutting out. Hope it's not on my end. Although I think John might have said I was buffering a little bit. Thank you for the bless yous, guys. You guys are so sweet. All right, look at that. The mint is already entirely plucked off the stems versus the parsley. I feel like my mental block when it oh no. Oh, thank God, thank God. I thought Eagles were gonna get a touchdown there. No. But yeah, with this recipe, I love it, but it's like the parsley plucking is so tedious. It takes forever. I'm gonna rinse this. Ray, I saw you had a comment. Ducky Lover says, thanks, love. Ray, I have 25,000 steps and 107 floors, so I've done a ton of walking today. Whew. Honestly, Ray, I feel like nothing can bring you down. Like you are just, you are a very resilient person. I think resilience, I would add that to my list. It's like positivity, consistency, and resilience. And then I feel like discipline also fits in there too. Discipline, resilience, consistency, and positivity. Like those 4 things. I'm trying to think if there's any other one. But yeah, I think those are just the big ones for goals, like trying to hit your goals / just improve. Trait, oh my gosh, we've got Daverno. Hello. I'm guessing that means Bosfidania. What does that mean? Verno, is that, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure, but it's good to see you. Imoiri. No, wait, hold on. What's happening in this game? Ah! No, are they actually going for the field goal? No. Wait. Oh my God, no, they are going for a field goal. Well, they got 2 minutes. The Chargers have 2 minutes, so let's see what they can do. Chars 2.0 poll question you could use one day. Which Dave is... Ooh. Wait, this is so good. I love this Chars 2.0. What a great trivia question. Which of these is my favorite Dave? Oh my gosh, wait. OMG. I love this. Favorite Dave. And then I'll do, yeah, like Goggins, Ramsey. I feel like there's other Davids too that I love. Ramsey, Chappelle, oh my God. Wow, I'm gonna think of a 4th one. Dave's Hot Chicken, don't know that one. Eagles, I don't think the game is over just yet, but they are up now by 3. So let's see what the Chargers can do with 2 minutes and 16 seconds, guys. Run this, dude. Run this, dude. No. Ernest, how was dinner? I'm still making it. I am still standing here chopping, but luckily, I mean, this was the lion's share of the chopping. This is all the parsley. These are mint leaves, so I'm chopping the mint leaves now. And I'm gonna try and move this along just because it's already been a couple hours. That's all my lives. It's a good problem to have, but I'm like, dang it, where did the time go? Dave Matthews, no, probably would be like a soccer player. I'm thinking of like the Davids I know. We've got Just Ray. Hello, Just Ray. Bosley Joseph. Favorite Christmas song? I haven't decided which one it is because there's so many that I love. I really love the Little Drummer Boy. I love the Coventry Carol. That's like my favorite old school Christmas carol. But overall Christmas song, I love Snowman by Sia. That's a newer one. Do you hear what I hear? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah, this game! Oh shoot. Dang it. I don't want the Eagles to win. No! They're already celebrating, these freaking Eagles fans, man. Oh, no. David Blaine. Ooh, David Beckham. Oh my god, there you go. There's the David. That was the David I needed. Which of these Davids are my favorite? Oh, that is, I'm saving this, guys. I'm saving this for another night. Which is my favorite David? David Goggins, Dave Ramsey, Dave Chappelle, or David Beckham? Ooh. I feel like this opens up the possibility of so many trivia questions where I can say, guess my favorite Hannah, guess my favorite Christina, guess my favorite, like, what's another common, like, celebrity guy name? Maybe like Charles, or I could do like Charles Darwin, King Charles of England. I'd have to think of another two, but this is fun. Ooh, I like this. Which of these Taylors is my favorite? I could think of several Taylors. Taylor Swift would obviously be one of them. All right, mint is almost done, guys. Bear with me. Charles Barkley, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna give this some real good thought and think about like all of the like goated, like I'm thinking like Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, the actor, Michael J. Fox, I think, is one. Ooh, I love this, you guys. This is I like the name genre of the trivia questions. Also, speaking of which, I am gonna close the poll question because it's past 2 hours now. So the trivia question, oh, Charles Schultz. Yes, thanks, Chica. That's a great one. Charlie Brown Christmas. We already know you answered by the way you responded to David Beckham's name. Not necessarily. Ernest, if you're looking for a beautiful new cutting board, I recommend looking up Elegant Woodcraft. He makes amazing cutting boards. Is that like a YouTuber? Oh, I don't want the Eagles to win. A minute 58. Looks like there's a, 2-minute warning? Who is this schnazzy guy they're showing on the sideline? Dressed like a Bond villain. Dang it. Oh, flag. Flag on Eagles. Alright, guys. Gonna call it good on the mint. Wishy John says, my favorite Christmas song is The Season Is Upon Us by the Dropkick Murphys. Holy moly, I didn't even know they had a Christmas song. Doesn't surprise me, but I just think of them as being so like intense that I don't think of Christmas. I don't think of them having a Christmas song. Ooh, who is this flag on, people? Is it on Philly? Let it be on Philly, please. Yep, must have been. Okay, your fave Max, Mills, or Nicole. I think that's you, Nicole. Hello. Come on, dude, run it. Ah! Oh my God. Deep South Rest Garage. No, not Taylor Swift. I mean, I like Taylor Swift, so. You can hate me if you want for liking Taylor Swift, but I am a fan of Taylor Swift. Face the Aces here, hello. So poll question number 2, guys. I was chatting with a high school friend of mine and middle school. I think we became friends in middle school. And we hadn't chatted in a while. And I was like, hey, like, what's going on? Are you coming because he and his wife are based out in Los Angeles. I was about to say the Los Angeles area. They're in Los Angeles. And I was like, hey, are you coming back in town? Because he had come back last year at this time. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, what's up? And he replied and was like, we just welcomed a baby on Friday last week. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So that was the really cool life update that I got from my friend this was yesterday. Michael Scott faced the ace. Hennessy Bricks, I think. Omar Maxwell, yep. You guys did good. So the top choice was 44%, had a baby, and yes, that was the correct answer. My friend and his wife had a baby. It's their first two. I mean, I feel like having every baby would be life-changing and very emotional, but the sensation of never being a parent and taking care of another human to now you are legally responsible for raising this, for keeping this baby alive and feeding it, clothing it, housing it, putting it through school, all of it, like that. I've like been wondering like what they're thinking, like what it must be like now to be new parents as of 3 days ago. Like 3 days into parenthood, like the baby is now here. That has to be the most, I can't imagine what that's like because I can't relate to it at all. Marcus Boone, thank you, Marcus. So right now, guys, what I'm gonna do is rinse these lovely little cherry tomatoes off and slice them into quarters. And am I gonna do that right now? You know what? I think I might toss the quinoa in here and mix it together with the greens. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that first. Face the ace, go Eagles. Oh, come on, man. They're within field goal range, so they could tie this up. Let's see what happens. Swedish meat, okay. MC, face the ace. Superior cutting board. Congrats for him. Molto, how do you sharpen your knife? I have a sharpening rod in my knife block. Deep Southwest Garage, I don't hate anybody. Oh, regarding Taylor Swift. I miss living in Santa Monica, says Dylan Carl. Christopher Taylor. What is the hardest dish for you to fix from scratch? I don't know. I tend to not make super complicated dishes, so I'm not sure what that would be. I'm thinking. All right, so let's get this quinoa in here. So this is the cooked quinoa. What is going on, dude? 3rd and 1. Okay, go for it and then kick a field goal and tie this. Ooh. Vegas food. Do you mean vegan food? All right, so I'm gonna just drop the cooked quinoa. For those of you who've never seen it, it looks a lot like couscous. It's these little pearly grains. And I'm gonna drop this in here. I'm also gonna drizzle on some olive oil to make it easier to stir everything together. Oh, dude. Oh my God, field goal time, shoot. Are they gonna kick a field goal? How far are they out? Oh, I'm so nervous for them. Come on, Chargers, who's rooting for them with me? Oh, here we go. Ah, pressure's on, dude. Cameron Dicker. All right. Come on, Cameron. You got this. You got this. You got this, Cameron. Just kick it. Yes! Tie game, you guys. Tie game. Let's go. Wow. I was hoping for a close game tonight. This is awesome. Kick is good. Go Chargers. Yep. I'm rooting for them to win this one. I don't dislike the Eagles. I just want newer teams to be in the Super Bowl. I don't want the Eagles to be there again. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl this year. They're having a rough one. But it's the Eagles. I'm like, oh, not again. I feel like I've been watching them dominate for years. It reminds me of the New England Patriots Tom Brady era where it's like, okay, you guys are good. I'm getting tired of watching you every year. All right, so quinoa is now in this bowl. And I'm gonna get quinoa. I feel like quinoa is low-key so frustrating sometimes because it just manages to get everywhere somehow. It's so annoying. All right, so now time for the seasonings. Definitely some lemon juice. I think there's about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Or tablespoons, not teaspoons. What are we cooking? We are cooking some quinoa tabbouleh. So here's some beautiful lemon juice. I'm gonna drizzle that on here. And then just drizzle on some olive oil. The recipe calls for 1/2 of a cup. That's a bit much for me. So instead of that, I'm gonna just kind of eyeball it, but it won't be a full 1/2 cup. Where's my pepper? Here it is. I'm gonna crack some pepper in here. Jim, hello. This is not couscous. Nope. Oh, I'm blind. It says it at the bottom. Dylan Carl says, let's go Rams. So this is quinoa tabbouleh. Check the pinned comment, everybody. Wow, end of regular time, 1919. So now they are gonna keep on playing, right? Is that correct? Yep, looks like it. So that was just some ground black pepper. I'm gonna sprinkle on some salt, but not too much because there's already salt in the quinoa. And then get some olive oil. Drizzle that on here. Chris says overtime, amazing. Love it, let's go. Overtime, so exciting. All right, I'm gonna gently toss this tabbouleh to get the parsley and the greens distributed evenly through here. The parsley and the mint. Overtime. I love this. I feel like it would be so fun to buy a football ticket and then you get to watch extra gameplay because of a tie. Like you got extra value for your ticket purchase. Chris, I took the Eagles for this game. So I'm rooting for LA. But I was hoping that this would be a close game. And I'm getting what I wanted. Even though I just don't want the Eagles to win. All right, so there's a lot of green at the bottom. So I'm tossing this over and over to make sure the mint and the parsley get distributed evenly. And I think I am gonna chop up some scallions, because why not? I've got them, and they're super easy to chop. So look at how beautiful that is, nice and green. Yeah, let's do scallions next. I'm gonna chop up a couple of these guys. Omar Maxwell and Monique are here. Chris says, damn, Anna, we are rivals. I mean, I'm not super, I'm a pretty chill football fan. Dylan, I would be scared to have, okay. Ray says, good night, Hannah. I will catch you on tomorrow's live stream. Thank you so much, Ray. Congratulations again on the award that you won today, and well done at your concert. So happy for you. Happy to hear that you're thriving, keeping up with all the stuff you love to do. All right. Ooh, beautiful fresh scallions. Look at that. So pretty. I love scallions. So I'm gonna chop up these guys and put them in here, and then throw in the grape tomatoes. All right, chop these up. Egg Shen, can you mirror the game to your TV? Yes, but I actually have something else playing on my TV right now. So I don't mind actually watching. And also my TV, oh, good job, Chargers. Wow. My TV is actually not super visible for me, so I like having the game over on my second phone, because I just have it propped up over here to the side. Okay, so how to do this? I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Excuse me. Chris, Dylan, Chris, we got, careful, you're gonna pickle yourself, LOL. What do you mean? Oh, this game, guys. Ooh. 3rd down and 7. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Showtime, Mr. Herbert. Burst Josh, overtime, I know. Let's see, oh, shoot! Dang it. No, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, guys? Do you think they're gonna go for, nope, field goal, okay. Let's see it, let's see it. He got it, wow. Well done, sir. Someone pay that field goal kicker extra. Wow. All right, so Los Angeles up by 3. All right, so green onions going in here. And then the very last thing that I have to cut up and put in here is the cherry tomatoes, which are right over here. Trying to get all the stuff off my knife that I can. 54-yarder, crazy, I know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now it's Philly's turn to respond. Let's see what happens. Alright, so gonna wash this off because this chopping knife is done for the night. Vikings lost again. Incorrect. We beat the Commanders this weekend. Birch Josh, allergies? No, I think it's actually all the herbs and spices. Not spices, it's been herbs tonight. But I was cracking some pepper earlier into this, and now I've been chopping onions and parsley, and I think it's starting to get to my nose. So it could be allergies, although, you know, I eat this stuff all the time. I think it's just, there's a certain point where I've been doing something for a long time where it's just starting to affect me. All right, oh, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. All right, gonna rinse these guys off, these adorable cherry tomatoes. Monique, Hannah, have you ever participated in a white elephant gift exchange? Yes, I never have. We are doing it at work. Any suggestions? I feel like my white elephant gift exchange, we actually had like cute gifts. So, I don't know, like an ornament is always safe. I forget, is white elephant supposed to be, like really bad gifts? Because now I'm questioning, it's like I've done gift exchanges, but I don't know if I've done like really bad ones where you're supposed to buy a bad gift. So I would say safe go-to gifts are like coffee shop gift cards and ornaments. Like one gift I love is it's basically like a cooking gift where you buy someone like a wild rice casserole mix where it's got all the elements ready to go, almost like a pre-made meal, and then they can just make it for themselves at home. That's a pretty easy, cheap one. Oh no! Oh, and there's a flag, no. Corn dog, hello. What part of the country are you in? What part of the country are you in? I am in Minnesota, in the Midwest. Oh no, don't score a touchdown, Eagles. Shoot. Shoot. Oh no. No. So right now I'm just cutting these cherry tomatoes into quarters, and then I'll give this a final toss, and then finally, after more than 2.5 hours, I will dish up some of this quinoa tabbouleh to eat. I'm actually surprised that it took me this long. Oh dear, guys, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. How long does this game go for if they tie? Chris, just buy them a sock of coals? No. Jacques Lambignon is here. Hello, Jacques. Corn dogs, Chris. Yes, I am watching the Eagles versus Chargers game. Want the Chargers to win. No! Dang it. Oh, it is third down. So I am quartering cherry tomatoes. I think for the sake of time, maybe I can add these in at a later time or just save them for a salad or a different dish. But I'm just gonna go with the cherry tomatoes that I've got right here. Already washed off on my cutting board. Gotta go with Philly, my neighbor's in New York, okay. Oh, thank God he missed it. Thank God. Chris, though, how about the Buffalo Bills? That team, I'm so excited for them. I want them to do well. John, Monique puzzle set is a great idea. I think so too. We finally agreed on who should win the game, says Joe. Good to see you, Joe. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Oh, Matthew Stafford watching from the sideline. Oh. Luciano, what's the score? It's 19-22. It's overtime. And it looks like, oh my gosh, are they going for it? Whoa. Yeah, so Philadelphia is down 19-22. And Philly, oh my gosh, I just got butterflies. Philadelphia is going for it on their 4th down. 4th and 4. Oh no, there's a flag. Shoot. No, no. You've got to be kidding me. Dude, what are you doing? Oh no. Shoot, you guys, this game is nuts. Ugh. Yep. Oh, first, and now they went from 4th and 4 to 1st and 10. How infuriating is that? Shoot. These dang Eagles. Dang. Ooh, yes, Monique, you're going shopping at Barnes & Noble. I feel like they have wonderful options for a white elephant gift exchange. All right, you guys, the tabbouleh is finally done. Oh my goodness. That took so long to do. But it's done, and I'll probably add in the other grape tomatoes later. But this is what it looks like. Picked. Let's go! Woo! What a majestic ending to this game at home in Los Angeles. Wow. Wow. Picked. Wow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm so happy. I feel bad for Jalen Hurts, but I'm very happy with that. Let's go, baby. All right, let's get a bunch of tomatoes on here. Ooh, I'm hungry. So, bon appetit, late at night, I know. It says, Carrie, they should have kicked a field goal. I was shocked that they went for 4th and 4. Let's see how this tastes. So tasty. Wow, I didn't realize that Hurts had thrown 4 interceptions tonight. Yeah, they were in range. So much drama, guys. Love it. All right. How about that quinoa? Very happy with it. Just gotta wipe down this this bowl. Oh. Ah, dang it. Joski, they were definitely in range. Oh well, glad they lost. Me too. Me too. I was feeling like the Eagles were gonna sneak that one, especially when the guy on the Chargers, whatever he did, and they went from 4th and 4th and 4 to 1st and 10 because of the flag, and I was like, oh, these dang Eagles are gonna just squeak out a win. Yeah, Chica, it took me 3 hours. Lots of chopping, plucking the parsley, but Worth it. It's so tasty. Very fresh. What a game. And to win like that at home in Los Angeles. Super, super happy for them. Wow. And the night is still so young for them. It's only 8:52 p.m. in Los Angeles. Lucky. Yep, Egg Shen. Totally thought it was over too. I was like, shoot. Ah, they're gonna get their field goal, or they're gonna get their touchdown and win it. It's Justin Herbert. Yep, I saw Herbert over there being interviewed. Well, guys, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the tabbouleh. Very happy with it. And I'll probably have a little more before bed because I'm super hungry. But tonight was really fun. What was the result of the poll? My friend he and his wife had their first baby last Friday. So that was the update. Chris, Hannah, my team smelled your food. All right, so I want to thank, we had my sister here, she's a mod, John Puntany and Happy Life. Those 3 mods were here tonight. I want to thank JB, Throttle Lock, and Chars 2.0 for sending super chats. There was also JB joined the channel as a member, so shout out to JB. And then there were gifts from Ernest Grass, Roger Hess, Micah Hilliker, MoltoTube, and Abraham Lincoln himself. So thank you to everybody who donated. Reminder that my next live stream is tomorrow night, which is what, Tuesday? At 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Come on back for some more fun live miss action. It'll be day 9 of Live Miss 2025. Because I'm doing a live stream every single day this month. And it should be fun. 6 p.m. PST says I'm Moiri. Yes, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yes, I'll be back on live stream tomorrow for day 9 of Live Miss at 8 p.m. Central Time. I gotta get going though, guys, because I've got work tomorrow and I actually have to get up pretty early. So I'm gonna peace out, but thank you everybody for being here. Really fun watching the game with you and making some quinoa tabbouleh. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. See you there. Bye.